Mom? If you can hear me, say Happy Easter Day! Woo 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 woo! What is this music? Happy Easter Day! Hi guys! Mama! Welcome to my channel. My name is Aozora Kurumi and I'm from Project Kavvaii. You can call me Kurumi. I'm the Greek god Hermes' apprentice. If you don't know who Hermes is, feel free to Google it. Happy Easter Day, everyone! It is Easter Sunday. I'm going deaf. This game is so loud. You know what? Actually, I can turn it down for myself. Is the BGM too loud? It's from the game. It's my first time being a member and watching you tonight. That's the sussiest thing, Arisa Viranant. Your tier in membership shows me that you've been here, honey. You've been here a long time. I feel like I'm getting pranked on MTV. Who's this cutie? It is I, your waifu. Your 2D waifu. Okay, this music is a lot right now. Today we are going to be playing horror games. For the first time in forever, we're going to be playing, I guess, a single player horror game. But, you know, I keep it real with you guys, okay? You know I keep it real with you guys. I have a confession. Yes. Are you ready for the confession? Are you ready for the confession? I just born sass. Real is not the real. I keep it real with you guys. I keep it 100. I am transparent with you guys, okay? So, I will tell you what's up. I am having a stomach ache and I need to take 10 minutes toilet break. For idle meeting, of course. I need to consult my sisters and brothers, okay, about what to do with this stomach ache. So, I will be back in 10 minutes. I could delay the stream, or I could just, you know, let you guys hang out here. But I didn't want to delay the stream. Some say too real. I'm an idol, please do not forget. I will be planting trees. I'll plant responsibly. Okay, I'm so sorry if this is your first time here. They're like, what the hell? Okay, I will be back. And then we will jump right into the game, okay? I'm not stalling. Okay, toilet break. Excuse me. Idle meeting. I'm gonna go talk to my sisters and my brothers, okay? Alright. So, hang in here for like 10 minutes, okay? I'll be fast, I promise. I'll be fast. Okay, just chill out, hang out, you know? Hide some eggs and go find some eggs because it's Easter, I don't know. Alright. We'll be right back. If you're watching the VOD, feel free to skip. Okay. Hello, I'm back. I've consulted with my idol sisters and brothers, and they've told me that I'm no longer stinky. I'm back. Thank you for waiting. I'm so sorry. The level of realness and professionalism is here. And now I feel refreshed. Alright, what happened when I was gone? Let's scroll up real quick and have a look. Nani? Chat wanna hear a joke. What did she say? When did the Japanese discover about eggs? A long time ago. A long time ago. So did we end up banning Alia? Welcome back. Thank you. 晚上好. Okay. You know what? Honestly, I need to get cozy here. I have not been feeling well since last night. I don't know what I ate. Well, this morning, I guess. I don't remember what I had. I'm gonna have to backtrack and think what I ate when it was sahur. But I'm guessing it was like something really greasy. Anyway, moving on. Time out for Alia. Hashtag time out for Alia. Press 1 to ban Alia. Alright. I potentially might not have enough water here to drink, so I'm gonna have to drink some and go get some more water later. Alright. So, once again, today we will be playing horror games. This game is called Tiny Bunny, but this is the prologue, which means this is episode 1? No, wait. Chapter 1? Something that, I don't know. It might take 1 hour plus or 2 or more. If it takes a short time, like for example 1 hour or something, then we will play another horror game. Drink plenty water. Yes, you guys should drink too. Okay. So we might play 2 horror games tonight, but first one we're gonna play Tiny Bunny because it is Easter Day. Horror Day. Yes, 어서오세요. It's a demo. It's like a demo, yes. So I think this is just chapter 1. This is a visual novel. And it has like 95% good reviews on Steam or something. So we'll see. Very high expectations here. Alright, let's get right into it. You guys can hear it, right? If it's too loud, tell me. Spooky, spooky, spooky. The wind clawed at my window all night long. Okay, can hear. Okay, if it's too loud, let me know. What do? I just click. It wandered the fields and howled like a hungry beast. Should I do reverb? An endless song, weaved from all sorts of voices, shrill, gentle, sneering, twined in the air. They were shouting and laughing. You can't hear anything? You can't hear anything? No music? What? How about now? There's no music, but there's BGM. You hear wind blowing. Oh, okay. No music. Just like, ooh. Okay, can't hear. Okay. Oof, too loud. Okay, sorry. Okay, maybe here? Maybe here? Okay. And arguing about something. Someone was running through the snow while casting long shadows that would occasionally creep close to my head. What is the story about? Too loud. Okay. Maybe like around here. Okay? Alright. I hope that's okay. Our house had a mind of its own. The creaky old mind of a building that has seen a lot in its days and was seemingly trying to share its wisdom with the inhabitants. The lonely house faced the forest, and the dark green thicket glazed back with its hollow eyes, rustling, whizzing, swaying back and forth. One could come out and stand at the edge of the forest to reassure themselves there was nobody behind the crooked trees. Fuzzy silhouettes swaying in the wind couldn't possibly do any harm. It's just a play of light and shadow. Just a play. You know what? I need to wear my glasses. Eat well, me. I'm gonna wear my glasses. I have a feeling there may be a jump scare because I read one of the reviews and the person was like, the atmosphere is great, the scares are good. I was just like, you got scared from a visual novel? Unless there's a jump scare. So brace ourselves. Alright, hang on, let me wear my glasses so I can read better. I'm not old, okay? Young people can rock hit glasses too, okay? And like, some young people need them glasses to read too, you know what I mean? Reading glasses. Alright. I knew it was just my imagination. I was already 12 after all. Still. Oh, that's the face of a fox. Oh, we cute. Hey, put away your book. Mama. Oh, Mama. Look at Mama. Sheesh. Mama looking fine. The art is adorable. Okay. We have started simping, guys. It has started. Put away your book. Okay. How many times have I told you not to read at the table? It's bad for your health. Look at how slouched you are. Hide. Okay. Oh, okay. Mama, you need a pet, get with ass. I didn't protest and put the book about Conan the Barbarian aside. I was stuck on a line I couldn't understand after reading it 3 times anyway. Olia had already finished her breakfast and was munching on some cookies. She was so enthusiastic, she almost looked like a typical girl from commercials. You're not going anywhere until you finish all of it. Okay, Mommy, whatever you say. I, on the other hand, was still trying to drill a hole into the plate with my eyes, as if it would make the porridge disappear. Hazy anxiousness welled up inside, all because of the previous sleepless night, the black forest around our house, and the gloomy wind. The longer I waited, the colder the lumpy white substance became. The what? It looked like a jellyfish from the Cousteau Odyssey. You know what? I tried. Cousteau Odyssey. I love that show. I wonder how horrifying the bottom of the ocean is. Or how cold the Black Forest is at night. The spoon fell out of my hand. Mom showered me with a cold glare from her green eyes. Ooh, Mama got green eyes. Okay, note it down, everybody. No, the coughing was from Kuru Papa. What did I just say? I'll get it. I had 10 seconds to catch my breath before battling the nasty porridge once again. Oh, Mama can't cook. It's okay. I will cook. I felt around for the spoon. What is this? Carved on the other side of the table. Naha. Karina? Karina. First of all, how is that Oh, it's Russian. Oh, okay. This is Russian? Karina Mobile Legends question mark? Oh, okay. Ha! That's my mom's name. I guess she carved it out with something pointy when she was little. Aww! Hi, welcome! She sure was a rascal damaging the furniture like that. She would scold me for a week if I did something similar, though. Should I remind her about it? No, she's been a bit of bad mood lately. I imagine her being my age sitting under this table. I wonder, was Mom afraid of the dark back then? Welcome, Obisa. Obisa, welcome. Thank you for joining the membership. 어서오세요. Thank you. I wonder, was Mom afraid of the dark back then? Or the sounds coming from the attic? You guys are living in a haunted house. Welcome. Their name is Obisa. Obisa. Or the thick forest. I imagined my grandma coming into my little mom's room, sitting at the edge of her bed where Olia sleeps nowadays, and saying this in her soft, smooth voice. I hate dubbing grandmas. You guys just make fun of me. Tiger is the special place, little girl. Okay, that's my best Russian grandma. Okay, do not make fun of me. Is that Kurumi Astaga? It's watching you closely, sniffing you out. I'm sorry, I can't do acts. I should not. I'm offending people. I'm sorry. Trying to discern what kind of beast you are. If you're a good sort, I'm figuring my grandma voice, bear with me. It won't abandon you in times of trouble. Oh, I sound like a witch. I can't. But if you're a bad apple, it'll grab you by the side and drag you under the ground. What? And that would be it. Grandma was caring. She never fought with anybody. Never yelled, never swore. Accurate, bro. No. At least you're into grandma characters because you're also... Stop it! No voice changer. Just using her true voice. You know what? I will use my true voice. Might as well. I'll embrace it. You guys call me grandma anyway. I might as well just talk normally. Ndala. Those were the times without the meddling screams until late at night. Without smashed dishes and mutual accusations. Our parents used to love each other back then. Oh no. The music. I remember listening in on one of their conversations by chance. They were talking about Grandma getting prepared for her funeral. She had already bought a casket. What? And she called it her cute funeral box. Grandma! Grandma! It waited for its time in a closet patiently. It was black, upholstered with meat-colored material on the inside. I saw it when my grandma was getting buried. The house didn't change since the time she was alive. Only all of the photos were gone. Grandma was ready. Glass-covered pictures with gray faces of my ancestors. They all had a dead but watchful look in their eyes. I crawled out from under the table. Olia was done with her cookies and was looking at my share like a sly woodland critter. I turned my gaze towards the frosted window. There were a lot of dark pines outside, but they didn't grab my attention. The pattern of frosts formed a picture on the glass. Olia, look, it's a fox. See, I knew it was a fox. Sounds like someone's story. Get what ass shrimp? Where? It looked almost like these optical illusion thingies they put on the back of student notebooks. A mixture of lines at first glance, But if you blur your visions a little bit, I mean, I see it without blurring it, right? Which one? Get what ass, get what ass, get what ass. And looked at a certain angle. Not outside, on the window. Look, here's the nose, and here's... Hey, eat up! Yes, yes, just a moment. I don't see anything. Hurry up, there's not much left. Ah, there it is, but it still doesn't look like one. And I'm telling you, it does. Nuh-uh, it does. Stop it, these kids, I swear. Now I couldn't see the fox either. Do y'all see anything else that's scary here? I'm squinting. I don't see nothing. Maybe like a caterpillar or something. I'm just grasping at straws. This looks kind of like a caterpillar, like emerging from the woods, right? The lumpy body. What else? Kitsune. Oleh Butama. Oleh Butama, report her. Yeah, I see it. It disappeared. Went away. Only the frosty patterns similar to stretched out nettle leaves kept creeping up the glass. Oh, Zaddy! My dad entered the kitchen with long, measured steps. Okay, he looking like he could be grandpa. Just saying. But like a ripped grandpa. You guys ever Googled like those attractive grandpas? He kind of looked like one. Oh my, daddy fine. Sheesh, ikemen. Sheesh. I want to have a beard like this when I grow up. Sure, go ahead, dream big. Mom would always ask jokingly, come on, shave it off, it stings. This was so long ago. Oh no. Nowadays, rumbling doors and witty comebacks were an everyday occurrence. The sparks ran dry. You know what? They have really attractive parents. Hi, Panda Ball. 타라님, 어서오세요. They got attractive parents, honestly. Ollie always covers her ears whenever she hears something like, what is the point in all of this? Through the wall. It's all for your sake, Dad would reply. For the sake of our family. I always caught every sound in fear of hearing the most dreaded, the deadliest word that started with a D. D-I-V-O. D's nuts. Sorry. I don't even want to finish it. It was scary to imagine that me and my little sister could be torn apart and taken into two different families. Well, unsubscribe. Don't go. Got him. Anyway, your fox is nothing. I have an owl on my window. You and your owl talk again. Oh, sorry, this is Dad. You and your owl talk again. You said you believed me just yesterday. Has anybody seen my car keys? I remember leaving them on the window sill. Right. Maybe you did, and maybe not. Ooh, you're a grown man. A father of two, and still. Karina, please stop. Just let me get ready in peace. Your keys are in the basket near the phone. Well, thank you very much. Anton, stop making a martyr out of yourself and finish eating already. And the owl? There was no owl. I want to see the owl, but there was one. Yeah, show me. It had giant glowing eyes. No. She cute. Olia sprung up from the chair and placed her hands on her little face, imitating a pair of ears with her fingers, the size of an apple each. Last year you had Bye-Bye in your closet, and now this owl of what? What are these things, by the way? What are these two things? Ding dong, ding dong. A what now? A Bye-Bye? But I saw it. Alia shifted her gaze back and forth from dad to mom to me but couldn't find any support. Have you ever thought about befriending it? You know, like feeding it with imaginary mice? Don't bully our girl. She's just afraid to sleep alone because she's still little. Alia pouted her lips in rebellion and rushed into the hallway. Baba Yaga? Boogeyman? The Babadook? Baba Yaga is a witch. Yeah, I know that. But is Baba Yaga? Baba Yaga. Alia pouted her lips in rebellion and rushed into the hallway. There was a really good movie called... What is it called again? It has Baba Yaga in it. It's called... You know what? I'll figure it out. I'll tell you guys later on. Baba Yaga John Wick? Question mark. The staircase that led to the second floor creaked. Oh yeah, it's called Bartok's the Magnificent. Yep, I said that right. It's not. I didn't stutter. I did not stutter. Google it. Bartokcks. I think the Magnificent. I don't know. It's a cartoon. Yeah, it was good. And there was a Baba Yaga inside, and it was scary as hell. But yeah. Nani? Go Google it. It's old. Bartok the Magnificent. Yeah, is that the spelling? It was good. I don't know. Thank you to Edgar. The staircase that led to the second floor creaked. My mom gave Dad a strict look. She cute. Look at her. Thought you said buttocks. Get with S. Oh, that look in her eyes. It's so uncomfortable to be pinned under it. Mama, I'm sorry. I will not. Today we will not start. Angry mommy. Mommy is so unhappy. Look at her. She's glaring Dad at him and he too shy to like keep eye contact. At blushes to Papa. Like at blushes. Dad just snorted in reply and left, ringing with the keys he just found. A minute had passed and a theme from The Little Mermaid echoed through the house. Theme song. Which one? I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing. I don't remember the lyrics. Da ba da 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 da. Up where they run, up where they hide, up where they stay all day in the sun, wondering if I could be part of that world. Don't copyright me. Okay, kuzo. It was stored on incredibly worn-out cassette tape, which Dad already had to glue together once. What? How do you glue together a cassette tape? I've never seen The Little Mermaid. It's cute. It's cute. I would say watch it and then go look up the real story of The Little Mermaid. And then you will be so surprised by how messed up the original story is. Here we go again, the yellow dollar. No, Disney, not like this, please. Please. It's so easy to fix objects by gluing them back together, for example. Not everything works like that. But how do you fix a relationship? Child is so deep. The real story. Yeah, Grimm's stories. I love them. I would read them on the stream, but I think they're gonna get copyrighted. Yeah. Mom moved to the living room, and I was left alone, anxiously stealing glances at the window. Huh? She cute. Look at her. She's albino, huh? Her lashes are white too. Hans Christian Andersen. She's cute. She's so cute. Ollie had trouble sleeping ever since we moved to this house. She would toss and turn or curl up into a ball under her blanket. Sometimes she would jump up in the middle of the night and turn on the VCR. Cartoons helped to take her mind off all the troubles we had with the move and our parents. And then Olia said she saw that giant flying monster outside of her window. Ooh. Ooh. I guess that was the jump scare, huh? Brokake. Hoot hoot. Hi, Ari. Wow. Waduh. So this is an owl. She became obsessed with it. Oh no, it's rigged. Oh wow. Animated, I guess. I wouldn't call this rigged. I would say this is animated. It's cute. Oh, I give you hug. Our parents did everything in their power. They tried every little trick to get rid of those ridiculous fears. Olia refused to sleep alone and didn't believe that the owl was just one of her imaginations. Or one of her nightmares. After tonight, I was unsure what to make of my sister's words, what to think of it myself. Can nightmares be infectious? Infectious? I can't English today. I'm sorry. I can't read. They animated. Just last night, I couldn't get a wink of sleep and ended up thinking of what to expect in my new school. There were a couple of days left before the beginning of a new term. Freddie Mercury, isn't it? This Freddie Mercury? Penglish. My imagination drew long, twisting hallways that led to a classroom full of kids. But all the students behind their desks were simply dark figures, cutouts using a template. Circular holes gaped in the middle of their faces, and pairs of eyes blinked inside those holes. It was as if some completely different creatures were looking at me from behind the flat black silhouettes. I'm getting a little bit scared already. An idea is like a virus, so nightmares. Hello, welcome! Welcome, get comfortable, everybody. Their cruel glares, filled with icy sneers, made me shiver from head to toe. Will I survive here? Won't they gang up on me and beat me down? Stomp on me with their bloodied shoes? Child, you are so dark. The damn school can burn for all I care. Estelle! Welcome. How are you, baby girl? I just wish for anything to happen to it. Doesn't really matter what. I didn't want to go there that badly. Bro. Estelle! Apex Queen. Wangi. I didn't want to see people who are just itching to smack me on the head, trip me up, think of new offensive names for me. Worse than the previous ones. Oh, so he was bullied in his previous school and he doesn't want to go to the new one because he doesn't want to get bullied again. Takut. I felt like the glasses I wore made an outsider or some sort of a monster. Made me an outsider of some sort of monster. My gaze slid across the drawing hanging on the walls. I couldn't consider myself a great artist, but Alia begged me to hang them. Drawing was the only thing that made me happy as of late. The small circle of friends I had also enjoyed my paintings, as they promised to call me from time to time. Sometimes I imagine Mom picking up the phone and saying in a cold voice, "You've got the wrong number," or "Anton is not around. Anton is not around." I imagine my future classmates lying in their beds just like me, listening to the howls of invisible werewolves outside their windows. There's a squeaky voice. There's like a squeaky noise. I don't know where it's coming from. Good luck with the game. Thank you. Thank you, bestie. Maybe my new classmates will like me after all? Yeah, they might. But who would ever like a boy with thick glasses? I mean, my dad used to wear glasses when he was little, but now he's married to the most beautiful woman on the planet, my mom. Oh, Jojo. The house creaked, pressed by the wind. Oh. That was the sound of the house creaking. The condo we used to live in, a 9-floor concrete building, buzzed with the neighbor's drill, mumbled with a TV set from behind the wall, cried like a baby from the big family next door. Our current house, though I can't really call it new, was completely different. It was silent and easy. Oh, and silent and easygoing during the day. Its shadows lay dormant in the corners, on the closet cobwebs, and under the stairs. But they all woke up during the night. Something was watching me from every corner, almost as if the old photos of my deceased family, with their ashen eyes, were hanging on the walls in place of my drawings. The floor was squeaking, rusty drains were moaning, the attic was occupied by noisy drafts. One could think the house was performing some sort of demonic melody. Guys, it's starting. And then I realized I was, in fact, hearing music. It was already playing for a good while. Somewhere at the edge of my perception, I could hear a flute. It was mixed in with the sound of the wind, of the creaking old house, and my thoughts too. I stood up and rushed to the window. I wanted to reassure myself that this music was nothing more than a product of my imagination. It's not like someone is playing it there, amidst the cold, snowy night, right? Let's see. Okay, I can't hover on anything else but this one. Someone was dancing in the field. Black silhouettes I could barely make out, with the dark forest as their backdrop. They jumped around, basking in moonlight, bumped into piles of snow, rolled around and crawled on all fours. Stories about wolves playing under the moon came to mind, but these were clearly not wolves. They having fun. They stood upright at times, circled around holding hands and whipping up snow, disappearing into the shadows for a brief moment and then coming back. Something bizarre was going on. Get a binocular. Shadows dancing in the starless abyss made my imagination go wild, making me anxious at the same time. Suddenly, the music had stopped. The dancing shadows froze in place, and I could swear pierced me with their eyes. One of the silhouettes immediately parted from the bizarre shadow carnival and sprinted across the field with giant leaps. Yeah, get away from me, bro. It glided on a squeaky snow without leaving any prints, until it was devoured by the pitch-black shadow of my house, which became even darker and thicker. Oh my god, nigerundayo, Shimoki. My heart was jumping around like the bird inside a cage. I'm drinking water, okay? I'm drinking water. Boy, you better get away from that window or I will make you. I'm scared to click. I shut the curtains with a swift motion and stepped back towards the bed. Hail hydrate. That was so scary, bro. They saw me. A freezing torrent of fear washed over me. I stood in the middle of a perfectly dark room and listened to some unwanted guests move and scrape around, looking for an entrance. The sound moved to the right, then circled around the house. Now my guest should be at the front door. I jumped into the bed and covered myself with a blanket as if it could protect me. The shackles of fear locked my muscles. I remember the funeral, my grandma lying there, hands crossed on her chest, her facial features sharp like that of a tin doll. Ants running up and down the legs of chairs that held my grandma's casket. I imagined those little creatures climbing up her head and pulling up her eyelids with their tiny legs. What? Then her wrinkly eyeballs would once again move inside their sockets. And she'd be able to see her grandchildren. I was chanting the spell she taught me throughout the whole procedure. And now, lying under the blanket and listening to the squeaks and howls, I was repeating the same words. On the island of Buyan, underneath the blemished sun, in the sea color of blue. Wait, what? In the sea color of blue. Wait, what? In the sea of color blue. I can't read. Let's take it one more time. On the island of Buyan. That's a Y, right? Yes. Underneath the blemished sun, in the sea of color blue, stands a cabin made of wood. If I try to recite this, I'm dead. Okay, Grandma, I am so sorry, but I'm giving up my life. Grandma, they gonna just take me. I'm gonna die, bro. Grandma, I don't know if I can do it. On the island of Buyan, underneath the blemished sun, in the sea of color blue, stands a cabin made of wood. There lay lard and ashen hair, for the spawn from devil's lair, to feast and always leave alone, God's faithful servant named Anton. Evil leave this house must. By Grandma Burr. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The music! I can't! Bizarre sounds had disappeared. I cautiously peeked out from under the blanket and saw curtains waving around like a hangman. No. Is your window open? And then the night doused me with a new portion of boiling terror. No. The sound scratched at my eardrums. Mom? Hello? Okay, don't mind that. That is just the freaking voice meter disconnecting once more. I'm sorry. But you guys saw this, right? You guys saw the doorknob move, right? I don't want to do this anymore. From an airport VTuber to a bunny VTuber. Hi, Sir Wheatbread. Hello. The doorknob twitched, guys. Look at this. Oh no, I didn't mean to do this. Oh, I can't go back? What is this? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna move on. It turned halfway once, twice, as if the person who tried to answer had no hands. The doorknob tilted once more. And then, there's no lock, by the way. Started clicking violently. No! My jaw cramped from fear. My wet fingers clutched the blanket. The door creaked and opened. The wind taunted me, moaning inside the tin drains. I swear to God, if it is my sister, I swear to God. Now you see. The door was wide open. The darkness writhed inside the carnivorous mouth of a doorway. Tony. Who Tony? It was as if the night itself was calling out to me, flapping its black wings and squeaking with rusty hinges. I was trembling and snared by the web of darkness that hung in the corners of my room, waiting for the one who weaved it to come out of the gaping black hole. Tony? Question mark? Tony! My abdomen tightened and my chest rose up, ready to exhale a desperate scream. What is our name again? Anton? So what are we Tony? But before I was able to do anything, the darkness asked me, Tony, you asleep? You... My sister's pale face protruded from the thick shadows. You, girl, you call me Oni-chan, okay? You call me Oni-chan. You never call me by my name. Okay? Ksuh. I almost screamed from relief. She's messing with me. Bro. Alia? I'm not sleeping. Did something happen? Alia frowned and stuck out her lower lip, a clear sign that she was about to cry. It's there again, staring at me. Shoo her away, Tony, please. Her? Bro. I'm so scared. The fear that was tormenting me just a minute ago crawled away and hid somewhere in my stomach. I needed to calm Alia down. She's so It was just a dream, silly. Don't be scared. Dreams don't bite. No one's going to harm you. Alia sobbed. Oh, she was trying her best to believe me. But was I sure myself? I have an idea. Let's go to your room and watch the video Sleeping Beauty, for example. You like that cartoon, don't you? Why does the Sleeping Beauty have a prince and I have this scary bird? That question took me by surprise. Alright, let's watch Cinderella. My thoughts became tangled, fuzzy. What was that? What studied me with its eyes while dancing feverishly under the moon? The darkness was clinging to the window, and it couldn't be fooled by Grandma's old chants. It couldn't be satisfied with a feast of lard and long ashen hair. Tony, you coming? Yes, just a moment. Are we dead? We die? We turned into an anime boy. That's why I didn't want to laugh at Alia and her owl in the morning. Huh? Who could be visiting us here in the middle of nowhere? We don't know anyone around here. So persistent. I came at the right time. That's what she said. Sorry, what? Welcome. Oh my lord, my heart. He's still alive, son? Oh my gosh. I felt extremely unsettled just from a silly thought that our morning guests would come from the woods. Could have come from the woods. I could barely hear voices coming from the front door. My mind was urging me to hide. In the closet, under the table, behind the curtains where Alia always hides. Wait, so the thing she sees is in the window, but then instead of hiding farther away from the window, she hides in the curtains. Question mark. Tony, come here. I felt like kettlebells were tied to my feet, but it still dragged them towards the hallway. A couple of policemen towered over me in the hallway. They smelled like frost and worry. My mom always winced and grumbled the moment she saw patrol cars, worse than bandits. At the moment, though, she looked somewhat confused. Uh-oh. Hello? The senior officer who wore a grim expression nodded. A boy had gone missing yesterday. His name is Vova. Look at this, please. Have you seen him? The policeman held out a photograph to me. I'm sorry, all I could see was a cat. There was a ginger boy around the age of elementary school, pictured with a wall carpet as the backdrop. He had a striped cat in his hands and wore a wide smile. No, I haven't. Are you sure? Look closely. Where would I see him? I don't know anyone around here. I barely leave the house. Well, maybe you've seen him from the window? That's right, your windows look straight at the forest, don't they? The window. No, I haven't seen anything, bro. Tiny Banui Kurumi. I see. He sounded tired, but his eyes, his stare, long and heavy, was full of suspicion. He's sussing us out, guys. I squirmed unwittingly under the weight of guilt, which his giant shadow cast over me. The policeman finally tore his eyes from me and glanced over the hallway, the stairway, and the cracks in the ceiling, which I haven't noticed before for some reason. How do you like your new place, by the way? Getting used to it? Bit by bit, it's just our little daughter misses the city a lot. Misses the city, huh? Have the locals been treating you well? Yeah, everything is alright, thank you. The policeman pierced through me one more time with his gray eyes. My head starts spinning. Thank you, welcome. Hello, welcome. Wendigo. Can I help you somehow? I asked in a shaky voice to look like a polite boy and to end this unpleasant conversation sooner. Now that I think about it, you look just like one of my nephews, little fella. He's a witty boy around your age, wears the same type of goggles, haha, always engrossed in reading those mystery novels. Told me he wants to enroll in police school when his family visited this summer. Wanted to help other people just like me, see? I felt uncomfortable, as if a distant relative and not a police officer stood before me. You know what? Little boys like you should stay at home. Steer away from trouble. These times have changed so much. Mom interjected in a cold voice. You don't say. Ah, well then. What grade are you in, Tony boy? 6. Okay, so he is 12 years old. Oh, wait. Yeah, 6th grade, right? 12 years old. Have you made any friends here so far? Not yet. I'll be going to school for the first time after the break. Ah, then I'll leave you my number just in case. Call me if you have any new info. The policemen were gone along with their shadows, the smell of cheap cologne, and the photo of a smiling boy. This boy is reading all these police officers up and down. It's just like, First of all, y'all not cute. Second of all, y'all smell of cheap cologne. You savage. Where does this story take place? Russia, I believe. At least from the spelling, somebody said in chat that it's from Russia. Because clearly it did not spell the in English alphabet. Hi, welcome. His face still stood before my eyes. I wondered what it was like for him being all alone there. For some reason, I thought of the forest swaying in the wind. What did his poor parents feel? What would my parents do if I'd gone missing? Would they cry and thrash around hysterically? Or will they accuse each other like they always do and forget about me eventually? Aww. Mom, this Vova, did he go missing in our forest? Seems like it. Oh, I didn't get to read it. I think I accidentally clicked twice when I wanted to click once, question mark? I looked out the window. At the road. The police UAZ drove off towards the village. This thing flashed for a second. Oh, okay, here we go. Bye-bye. In Slavic folklore, a nocturnal spirit used by parents to threaten their ill-behaving children. UAZ, a Soviet and Russian off-road freight passenger car brand which was produced on the Ulyanovsk car factory. I'm butchering languages today. The officer's nephew came to mind when I was splitting off old paint from the windowsill. I thought it was always called the windowsill, not the windowsill, but I guess my English sucks. I remembered all the teenage mystery novels from Black Kitty series that I read this summer. Black Kitty, a series of contemporary Russian original or translated teen mystery books. Your average boys and girls investigated all sorts of mystery there. They looked for clues, spied on suspicious people. Sounds like the olden days of Mongoose. And after a set of amazing adventures, bam! Solved any complicated case. They became local celebrities and must have made their parents very proud. I noticed a trail of policeman footprints that led to the forest. And then it clicked in my head. Why don't I start an investigation on my own? Maybe I'll find that lost boy. And I'll get a reward. Olia will be so happy. And not only Olia, Mom and Dad too. Hang on, sorry. I'll be right back real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Okay. I feel like this kid has experienced a lot of sad things as young as 12 years old. And he has a lot of sadness in his head than like positive things, you know what I mean? And that's very sad because he's young, like a psychological mystery thrill. On Steam, it says this is a horror game. And so far, it has been living up to its name. Okay. Maybe they'll even forget about their quarrels for a while. Maybe I'll even save us from the D word. I fantasize about buying Olia a Tamagotchi. And getting a cassette player and a bunch of tapes for myself. And a whole box of Kinder Surprise. When was the last time our parents bought us any toys? Last autumn, I think, my dad had lost his job at the time. There's that annoying song about it. Accountant, a song by an all-female Soviet pop band by the name of Combination that was widely popular in the early 90s. Okay, so this took place in the early 90s. So this one was like a long time ago, like they did say like Tamagotchi, right? It's been so long. Tamagotchi, get what ass. Get what ass. I had little to no idea what was the accountant's job like. They count money, I think. Neighbors used to envy us. Well, accountant, well, yes, but like that's not all. Well, yes, but like, you know what? He'll figure it out when he grows up. But nowadays, Mom and Dad barely had money to afford sweets, and Dad would always divide a single chocolate bar between me and Olia. Oh no. Sometimes I gave her my share too. Aww. No matter how much I wanted to eat sweets, she was still just a pipsqueak. I couldn't wait to go out, looking for clues. I'm going outside. Yeah, right. You want the police to go around with your photograph next? The forest is so thick. What if the boy got snatched out by wild animals? Or something even worse? Even worse echoed through the hallway. I won't go far. I'll stay away from the forest. Did you hear what I said? Or should I repeat myself? Better go pack your school bag and play with Alia. The sound of splashing water came from the kitchen. It meant that the argument was over and my mom had the last word. Oh. We never been to the basement, huh? The basement's the worst. If we go out, we might just be dead. What do you guys say? Let's have a vote. No voiceover of the characters? None. Let's see. I will give you guys 2 minutes to vote. Front yard, kitchen, and that's a basement, right? Or is that the small little closet that like Harry Potter lived in? I feel like it's probably the basement, right? What is that called? Like the understairs dungeon room, Harry Potter room, question mark. You're a wizard, Harry. Basement ghost, you guys gotta vote. Ooh, the votes are quite even, but basement is winning. I vote up Harry Potter. Harry Potter. What is this? I wonder what this I means. I don't know anything about this game. This is the settings question mark. Front yard, 40% front yard. Alright, you guys have 1 more minute to vote. I picked front yard. Y'all are rebellious. Sheesh. You guys are rebellious. You guys want him to die, huh? You guys want him to die outside? If he's not dead to the animals, he's dead to his mom. His mom will kill him. Oh, it's a tie. Oh, nope, still a little bit to 1 more minute. We have to follow the horror genre script. Front yard. Let's see your Kurumi die, guys. No, not like this. Adventure time, but not that adventure time. Not unless the werewolves get to him first. Dying to mama, not so fast. Because whatever the heck ran into our room is gonna get us first. Alright, time's up. Where are we going? We are going to the front yard. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the front yard it is. 3, 2, 1. Anton! I'll whip you if you make a single step out of the door. Yes, please. What? No. What? Oh, we can't. Alright, what's the second one? Basement. Alright, fine. Oh, it's a closet. Oh, it is the Harry Potter room. Okay. Mom says it smells like mice, but how did she know their smell? She hates when I stick my nose in there. She's afraid I'll cut myself on a freshly sharpened axe. And Alia can't even be lured close to it. She thinks Babai is living there. I tried to help her fight her fears once. I opened a door and turned on the dim lamp, so she would see that there was nothing but cobwebs, dad's tools, and scratched walls. Scratched walls? She still didn't believe me. And I liked to hide in the closet and listen to Olia's counter outside. 1, 2, 3, better hide from me. And then drag her feet on the creaking floorboards, hoping that she would need to look for me in the cramped monster's den. Alright, we go into the kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. What does it say? Turn back. Open the fridge. There's nothing else we can interact with. Oh, it just made a sound. Some of y'all have never even seen a radio like this before. Some of y'all have never seen this antenna thing on a radio before. Some of y'all were born after this. Like after this thing, you know, they stopped making this kind of radio. My grandpa has it. But yeah, it's open. What is this? This mole. It's probably paracetamol or something, like Panadols. Eye drops, maybe. Ew, why would you put a piece of lemon like this, honey? Wrap it up. Put it on a plate or something. Open. Grandma kept ice cream for me and Olia there, but now I could only see meat bits for soup and clumped together pelmeni. I grew to hate them already, pelmeni. A Russian variety of dumplings made by boiling thin, unleavened dough filled with mincemeat. Once may even call it Russian fast food. Okay. I'm 20 plus kids, sorry. Fresh dough. Find some milk for me. There ain't no milk here, Sally. Alright, guess we turn back. What is this? Oh, we can look at things. Oh, okay. The decrypt and stain-covered calendar was once my favorite form of entertainment in Grandma's house. I remember waking up and running to the kitchen so I could tear off yesterday's leaf first thing in the morning, as if the coming day would get lost in the taiga forest without my help. One day closer to New Year's. One day closer to Grandma's funeral. Oh my god. I haven't touched this calendar for years now. Since the time they started writing dark and spooky death chants that only made me gloomy instead of funny proverbs and superstitions to be exact. I grabbed a dusty calendar leaf with caution and tore it off effortlessly. Sadly, the spooky description for my childhood was still there. 7 horses carried a log. If 7 can't carry, bring the 8th from a fairy. They will take it away and never come back. This is the fate the log cannot escape. I crumpled the gray leaf and threw it into the waste bin, hoping to get rid of the anxiousness that washed over me. It was spreading inside me like an ink stain on blotting paper. Emircom of Russia has declared a state of emergency due to adverse weather conditions. According to the weather forecast, a cyclone is moving towards the region. Expect heavy snowfall, blizzards, and snowdrifts on the road. Keep your eyes open and take care of yourself. Oh yeah, we ain't going out in the storm. Bro, I think Grandma was into some witchcraft. Can I tear another one? I won't touch it ever again. Okay, fine. Scribbles. What's this? I took a peek at Mom's crossword. She would get very angry when someone gave her advice, so me and Dad faked knowing the answer and being about to reveal it all the time. I smiled at that fleeting thought. Vertical 9 letters, the name of the Philistine deity that protected them from the viper bites and had a nickname, the Lord of Flies. Second letter is E. Hermes. That's all I know, bro. Mama could, Grandma could be a witch. Grandma might be the witch instead of Mama. The side of an ocean freezer was checkered with my childish drawings, Mom's recipes, and all kinds of stickers from bubblegum with dinosaurs that Olia liked so much. Oh, yeah, you guys remember? Like, if you buy the chewing gums, usually they come with like stickers. But thank you for dropping by, Adu. Right? They come with stickers or like a piece of paper or something, like a little message. But they no longer do that no more. It's been so long. Among that still life picture hung a piece of ruled paper with the phone number of the police officer who visited us. Oh, it's kind of blocked. First Lieutenant Tikhonov. I read inside my mind, looking at the officer's sprawling handwriting. A scrap of paper was held by 2 pieces of a broken magnet for some Soviet toy, and those pieces just barely covered up the numbers as if to taunt me. I leaned towards it to unveil the mystery and to take the piece to a safer place where it would wait for its time, when I would finally find Vova and be the first to call the police with the happy news. Anton? Mom's reproachful eyes stared at me. What do you need it for? Hands off, you'll lose it. Angering my mom was the last thing I wanted, so I lowered my hand. Mommy is just grumpy, you know what I'm saying? Lord of Flies is a good book, highly recommend. Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah, you know that, right? Oh, I love those bubblegums. Alright, let's see what else we can look at. Okay. The cross had seen so many people come and go in this house. It was black, as if it absorbed all human sin from the long years it was hanging under the ceiling, bro. After Grandma died, Mom was gonna take it off and hang a horseshoe in its place as a lucky charm. But she cut herself with the cross's sharp corner and almost fell from the stepladder. Oh no? Dad once called it a sign from the above and ordered the cross to be left alone in its rightful place. Alright, let's look at this. Mom's peg top, a family relic. Why would you just leave it here? Mom played with it when she was little. Then she gifted it to me. Olia was the next in the succession line. The toy belonged to her now. She stared at the dancing spindle as if it could show her something. A fairy tale, maybe. Or even our future. Now my little sister was a bit too old for the old squeaky peg top. In case you don't know what you do, you should keep it, right? Keep it inside, right? Just go and leave it here where somebody could walk down at night, trip over, break their neck, and die in front of the cross. Granny's a witch confirmed. Let's see what this is. My parents prohibit me from making long distance calls. That's a phone. But from time to time, I really want to hear my old friends. Sometimes I would just pick up the phone, listening to the low hum of the Zoomer, and the distant crackling, imagining the wind howling in the ice-leaden chords. I love this kind of phones. You crank it and it goes ka-chick, 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 ding, ka-chick, 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 ka-chick. Zooming, Zoomer. Where else can we go? Or maybe we could look inside here. Wait, what? Did Mom just cuss at us? Anton, get your ass out of the closet immediately. Okay, Mama. Where we go next? Should we hug Mama? It was difficult to lie to Mom, but there was no other way for me to run away from home. Mom, something's wrong with the TV. The picture's dim and there are stripes all over the screen. Mom's face became visibly distorted. You're killing me here. So have you had enough of shooting those stupid ducks now? Told you the kinescope will go dim because of your console. Where would we find a TV technician in this hole, huh? Maybe it's just the settings? Please, go see for yourself. Strange, it worked fine this morning. Maybe the snowfall caused it? Mom rubbed her hands clean on her apron and went to Olia's room. Guys, we can leave the house now, guys. Ay. Oh, we out. Yes, I did own those phones. I did, though. And boy, the line was so long. The cable was so long. I opened the front gate and went into the field. Let's go. We outside. Carefully, so Mom wouldn't see me from the window. When I crossed half of the distance towards the forest, the snow piles became as high as my knees. I remember my nightly fears. I saw those silhouettes around here. They were jumping around, holding hands. That hypnotizing music started playing in my head all on its own. In the light of day, those distant figures felt like a simple dream. The sun turned my nightmares to ash, but the aftertaste was still there, distant, ringing in my ears, distorted shadows crawling on the snow alongside me. Maybe it was not in your head. Maybe the music is playing. And barely audible whisper in my head, blurry and almost kind. Everything was silent. So silent I felt like the world was totally empty. Give me one more second. I'm so sorry. Kuru is back. So silent I felt like the world was totally empty. You know what? The woods be like this. When you go in and you don't mark your entrance, and along the way you're gonna get lost. You're gonna get lost. Cause you think you're walking in the same direction when you walk in circles, or you might be away from where you came from. You know what I mean? Controlling your actions and everything you say, question mark? No ground, no sky, no parents, no Alia. The time reached its limit. A one-way trip that ended at the forest's piney stockade. Sometimes silence was much scarier than any scream. Jesus, the music, the sound effects. Our parents would scream at each other while arguing. Both me and Alia turned to stone listening to them. But then always came the ringing silence. Out apartment became numb a couple of times before we departed. It was hard to remember the last time mom and dad joked around, laughing, or spent time together. Almost like all of it was in a previous life. Aww. When they kissed with Alia present, they always frowned and snorted in a funny way. But one day it all changed. Something important had left our home. And something scary filled the remaining void. Alright guys, come up with your own theory. Why do you think their parents separate or are like grumpy with each other? Why did they lose their spark? Did one of them cheat? You know what I mean? It seems like Papa was kind of sus. I'm just saying. Cause mom was so snappy at him. Mom was so sassy at him. You know what I mean? Hi, welcome. Arugin. Okay. Man, if the werewolf doesn't get to him first, Antoine's ass is gonna get beaten by mom later. For sure. For sure. She said she would whoop his ass. You know what I mean? It was as if a fire broke up and our parents were hurriedly packing our belongings, trying to save themselves and us. But from who, though? From the people with dead cold eyes who sometimes visited us in our previous home? What? The eyes that only saw balls of worms on the black ground and everything. And somewhere far away, a siren was going off, trying to warn us of the coming menace. He looks like a blonde Harry Potter. If Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy had a baby, this is the result. I shuddered, chasing away my delusions, and looked around. They were only mine. This white field and the wind that was whipping up icy dust and belts of powdered snow. Bro. I squinted from the sun and turned my eyes to the sunless forest. It looked especially dark in contrast with the blinding whiteness. Oh yeah, I think I heard of this. If you go out in the snow and the sun is so bright and you're not wearing glasses, right? If it's just the floor is just filled with snow and the sun is just reflecting off it, you could potentially go blind. I think I read it somewhere. Or maybe I saw this in a movie. But it is so bright that your eyes hurt. You're just like, my eyes, the sun reflecting, the whiteness. Yeah. Expecto Patronus. Guys, fact check it. Let me know if I didn't make that up in my head. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. Heck, this is why snow is dangerous. Knobby tree roots slither under the snow like fat snakes. Rotten leaves and coniferous needles froze into ice. Oh! Oh! It looks like it's waving at us. Dry, prickly branches intertwined, bringing up uncomfortable thoughts about fences. Were they protecting the forest? Or were they keeping something from breaking out? Some object was hanging from one of the pointy branches. Trying to get closer, drowning in snow, and when I almost got to the edge of a forest, I saw a knitted mitten. Guys, it looked like a wounded bird among the hungering semi-dark. It is luring us. Should I take it to the police? Their senior officer looked gloomy, but he still reminded me of Captain Casanova from my favorite TV show called The Streets of Broken Lights. Streets of Broken Lights, a Russian mystery TV series telling a story of the daily life of Russian police officers. It's the longest running series in the history of Russian TV at the moment. Do not touch it, call the police, and tell them to come look at it themselves. Or take a photo so they don't imagine it being there. They don't think you imagine it being there, you know what I mean? He was also always anxious, with a tired look in his eyes, but still brave and strong. Will this mitten help them find the lost boy? Do not tamper with evidence! Vova! I heard a distant shout. Looked like it came from the river. Vova! As if the trees were calling out to someone. Vova resounded closer to me. Someone was standing there behind the trees, hiding. Vova! I knew someone was looking for the lost boy, but still. Something was unsettling about that figure. Oh no. Its stillness, how it was bent unnaturally toward the ground. Its blackness. There's no one there, just branches and roots. Oh no. It's all just my imagination. A nearby bird flaps its wings loudly. Oh! A shadow split from the trees and disappeared from my sight. It was there all along. It was there all along, ladies and gentlemen. I looked away for just a moment, but when I turned my gaze back to the same place, it was gone. So it was my imagination after all. Silence reigned for a painfully long time. Oh, it is spooky. Oh no. My muscles were tightly sprung. My heart was beating somewhere in my throat. Any noises, any little movements, any small whisper from a thicket, and I'd sprint. But nothing of the sort happened. I looked at the mitten once more. Guys, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? This is it. I'm gonna let you guys vote this out. Like, you guys vote this out, okay? You decide his fate. Okay, Mr. Draco Malfoy acts Harry Potter's love child. I'll let you guys decide. I personally would not tamper with evidence. I would not touch something that does not belong to me. If I knew a boy went missing, I'm calling the cops. I'm like, could that be his? You know what I mean? Alright, while you guys vote, I'll be right back again real quick. You guys have, let's see, you have 1 to 2 minutes to vote. Let's see how many results we can get. You guys want to take it? Astaga! If you don't take it, who will? The police? We'd be calling the police to come take it. Hang on, where's my chair like this? While you all follow horror plot diligently, they're rooting for this boy to die. We're waiting for this moment, Kurumi. Take it or you got beaten by your mom for nothing. That's true. Bro, 59%? Okay, but would you do this though? If this happened to you, would you do this? I want to know. Would you do this? Because I would not go and take it. It's kind of scary. There was a shadow here the whole time and like we just thought it was a shadow. And it moved away. So anything could be creeping there any moment. This looks like scratch marks, question mark? This looks like scratch marks. Hello, welcome! Oh, Shafi. Right? I won't. I'd be like, nope. Hell no, bro, hell no. YOLO. I wouldn't even leave the house. I'm an introvert after all. That's true. I would be threatened by my mom. I would not go. If my mom's like, if you go, I'll whoop your ass. I'll be like, okay, you know what? If it was me, I'd run away. Same here. Alright, I'm gonna close the vote right now. You guys want me to take it? You guys want me to take it? Bruh. Alright, 63%. 63%. Okay, fine. Delay the ass whooping, take the gloves. Alright guys, we taking it. Are you guys ready? Any last words? Any last words? Say it in chat. Say your last words in chat. Alright. I decided to take the lonely mitten from the branch. Oh! Oh! Vova! Ah! Ah! Moyada! Remember something was calling our name Tony before? A shout rumbled across the field and dissolved into the distance. No echo, no hope for a reply. There are footsteps running towards us. Do you see that? Like, in front of us? I stepped towards the bristly trees and tried to claim my find. It didn't budge. I pulled harder. The branch cracked and the mitten tore off, landing in my hand with a squishy sound. All too heavy. Wet. I squeezed it without thinking and something dark spilled from it, forming a tiny string between the mitten and the snow. Steam rose from the snow pile. I froze in place, studying my palms in disgust. Red. The sound of crackling branches invaded the silence. I didn't have to think twice before running away. Someone was chasing me from the darkness, breaking pine branches, closing the distance with giant leaps. Snow was slowing me down. Crazy thoughts flew through my mind. I'll get caught. They'll get me. I'll get dragged into the thicket. I'll be gone forever. But there was one more voice, probably one of reason. It gave me strength, spurred me on. You can do it. Don't stop. I hear an animal roar behind me. It was so loud my ears went numb. It felt like the sound had come from a pack of hungry beasts rather than a single one. Their nostrils sucked in freezing air. They sensed my fear. Two giant wings flapped over my head. An enormous shadow flew over the clearing. A hoot, a wheeze. The roars were coming from all directions now. From the dried up raspberry bush, from twisted pines, from under the windfall. Hurry, run, don't look back! It felt like I was inside a nightmare. The snowy clearing became vicious like quicksand. I was stuck in place. I pulled my leg from the mushy trap just to get caught in a new one, even deeper than before. I continued to drown, sinking deeper and deeper with every desperate push. Was snow ever this sticky? I screamed in horror after realizing this wasn't snow. Someone or something in a snow pile was clutching my pants. I gathered all my strength and rushed forward. The pressure on my leg was gone. My boots slipped out of the hole and my soles were on a hard surface again. I reached a clear path with one jump and from there ran to my house. Its gloomy facade didn't look threatening now. That house was my fine line of defense from the shadows that flapped their wings and the creatures that were hidden under the snow. I tripped over the door snap and smashed into the door. In all my hurry, I still managed to notice the claw marks, as if a dog was striking the wood with his paws, demanding to be let in so it could escape the cold. I hadn't noticed these marks when I was leaving. The heartbeat in my ears was much louder than my surroundings. I couldn't hear whether someone was following me or not. What if they were already in our front yard, and Mom had locked the door? Drowning in fear, I pulled the knob and it obediently gave way. I rolled into the hallway and shut the door behind me. Porch planks creaked as my pursuers ascended the stairs. My fingers slipped off the lock and I couldn't click it into place. I gritted my teeth and pulled hard on the iron knob, whipping it between the boards. I stared blankly at the door. Someone was staring on the other side of the pitiful, flimsy barrier that was probably less useful than blankets. Wheezing breath reached into the house and crashed at me in waves. It smelled of pine and sweat. Mom peeked out of the kitchen and chastised me with the same frigid voice she always used when talking to Dad. What exactly didn't you understand when I told you to never slam the door? I didn't mean to. I snuck a glance at the door. The smell was gone, and the breath was too. If there was someone in the first place, of course. Here, mere 5 meters away from my mom, my fear was slowly weakening, melting like snow in spring, and with it, the last bit of strength I had left my body too. My legs gave way. I propped myself up against the wall so I wouldn't fall over. Mom's expression had changed immediately. The cold mask of strictness and detachment was gone. Mom looked the same as before all those quarrels. She finally saw my condition, my wet pants plastered with snow. Where have you been? What did I tell you, huh? I told you to stay home. Am I nothing to you too? Mama! It is time to die by Mommy, but Mommy's hurt soft. I got afraid she would cry. I reached out to her like when I was very little and wanted her to cuddle me. But Mom regained her composure fast and pulled on her usual face. Her eyes shined like steel. Her voice rang out. Your dad can't find his cigarettes. Be honest, did you snatch them? Were you smoking in secret? Mama, we are 12 years old. There was someone chasing me. I thought I stuttered as I started explaining myself. Tears welled up in my eyes. Mom leaned towards me and sniffed my clothes like a beast searching for the smell of tobacco. Then she squinted her eyes in suspicion and looked into the front yard. Her expression changed in an instant and she covered her mouth with her hand. Look over there, at the fence! My heart started thumping as if I became prey once again and my pursuers were following me in the field. I could swear that I heard something scratch at the door just like in my nightmare. Mom beckoned me with her finger, and I gathered all my remaining bravery to look into the kitchen window, facing my fear. I could barely discern some hairy silhouettes swimming in snow through the icy winter patterns on the glass. Dogs! Just a small packet of strays with no name and owner, barely reminding of the hungry monsters that live on the edge of the forest. Oh boy, were you scared of them? I think they'd rather be scared of you, Anton. They were chasing me like a bunny. And what if they're rabid? The smile had slowly disappeared from Mom's face. Now she looked at me, and now she looked at the dogs as if it was her first time seeing them. What if they attack Alia? Mom? I wish your dad could just shoot them all. Mom, look, they're alive! Huh? What? Are they your friend or foe after all? Make up your mind. You're not a little kid anymore. Mom sighed in annoyance. I felt so bitter that I bit my lower lip and fixed my gaze on a cobweb-ridden corner. Well, some detective I am. In reality, I wasn't risking my life among monsters, but rather my pants among a pack of stupid strays. They were just doggos, but I think the doggos would have still killed the kid. 'Cause they hungry. And what for? What use do I have for this? Mitten. Of course! A dark and sticky mitten that belonged to the lost boy became a squishy sound in my hand. Seems like I was clutching it the whole time. Thank God you did not lose it. That's my trump card as detective. I hurried to present this clue to my mom. Oh my God. Look, Mom, this is Vova's mitten. The boy the police were asking about in the morning. It's drenched in blood. I found it hanging on a tree. I can show where. Let's call the police right away like the officer had told us to. Why is it still bleeding like that? Is there like a finger inside? Is there like a half a hand inside? Like... Mom, look! Ew! A shadow of doubt slowly crept onto Mom's contorted face, as if she was trying to remember something distant. Like someone tries to remember their dream, but the images slip away. Stop at this moment! Alia will go insane if she hears you. She already has trouble sleeping and whines all the time. And you joke around like this? At that moment, I realized the mitten was actually wet from snow. Child, you might have schizophrenia. There's no blood whatsoever. I wanted to sink through the floor from embarrassment. Come here, my boy, who cried wolf. Oh, don't just stand there. Come take your pills. A green-colored pill, reminiscent of a dead wasp, fell onto my palm. I already took one during breakfast. Don't talk over me. I told you to stay home and you... Dad would have given you a good whipping for that. Come on, take it or you won't be able to sleep at night and you have school tomorrow. So I had to swallow the bitter medication, drinking it down with a similarly awful water that gave off a taste of chlorine. Maybe it wasn't Vova's mitten. Maybe it wasn't a mitten at all. Just like the forest monsters. And Olia's owl. Am I going mad? What's happening to me? Either the pill had an immediate effect or my overexerted brain didn't let fear inside anymore. Serenity washed over me, bringing yawny indifference along with it. Anton, you done? See, you can do it when you try. Take off your coat. Are you asleep? No, Mom, I was just thinking. About what, I wonder? It's just something silly. Mom scrutinized me with suspicious eyes, as if she wasn't sure she was looking at her own son and not some doppelganger that came from the forest. Is everything alright? You had the exact same expression when the police asked you about the window. It's alright, Mom. She heaved a deep sigh. Fine. It seemed like the house had changed. The sofa's fabric has become discolored. Fingerprints appeared on the bathroom tiles. The light bulbs also felt different, dimmer and yellower. Even the saliva inside my mouth had a different taste. A melody from Aladdin could be heard from the upper floor. Alia was done rewatching her favorite Little Mermaid episodes and switched to other tapes. I slowly changed into my clothes, stopped before the sink and studied my reflection in the mirror, like I was trying to solve one of those spot the difference puzzles. Then I went upstairs. I think he has schizophrenia, and the medication he took probably makes him drowsy and have cotton mouth. Yeah, I think we're sleepy. Oh my gosh. But still, who does the mitten belong to? Then I went upstairs. Jafar and Lago's voices died down. I walked past Alia's bedroom and slipped into my own. Okay, open. One of the drawers were empty. I hid the mitten there. Achievement unlocked. Where are you, Vova? This simple action drained the last bit of strength from me. You should dry this thing in front of the fireplace so then you don't have mold in your drawer. I sat on the bed. Oh! Only then I noticed there was someone behind the curtains. My tired hand dropped to the sheets. Whether it was due to medication I took or the stress I underwent, the room began to contort as if the wind was blowing the walls out like a pair of sails. The room's corners bent and undulated. The only stable thing in the whole room was the figure between the windowsill and the curtains. A flimsy piece of cloth was stuck to my hidden visitor, just like a savant of sorts. Olia? Who else would be standing there? Oh no! I stood up and licked my dried up lips. I think he took sleeping medication, because the way he explained it was like that. Yeah, Olia, it's so funny. The silhouette was unmoving. It was enveloped softly by the curtains, as if there was a thicker layer of darkness there. Not a human being, bro. I reached towards the curtains. Oh no! Badum, beat my heart, controlled by medication. The window sang in the field with a chorus of voices. For a second, I wanted to return to the bed, just lie down and watch the person behind the curtain, knowing full well they were looking back at me. They were looking without blinking, waiting for me to fall asleep. Plastic rings rustled against the holder when I pulled open the curtains. This is it, lads. Gotcha! You little... Girl, if I don't die from my own imagination, it's because you gave me a heart attack. I knew it was you from the beginning. A blindingly bright halo lit up above Olia's head with the setting sun as the background. My sister was shining. When she was just a baby, Dad always used to say that she was shining with happiness. I was retorted, but Dad, she's not some flashlight. But I brought her to the window one day and sunlight poured onto her smiling face. It felt like I was holding a child woven from light. I saw everything! Oh, really? What did you hide? She was just like my mom when she was little, before she put on her sad mask of tiredness and switched to her commanding tone of voice. It's nothing, just... Olia ran up to the table, her eyes round, and asked, You stole something and hid it there? Are you a thief? Are you Aladdin? This is a horror story. Are you Aladdin ? What? Don't be stupid. I didn't steal anything. A clear image came to mind, that mitten hanging from a tree branch. What if I did steal it after all? From the forest, from the tilted figure, standing behind black trees. Olia could be selfish and stubborn when she wanted. Then show me. Swear that you'll never tell anyone, then I'll show you. Olia wore a plodding smile. She kept... Hello. Yeah, Aladdin was a thief. You didn't know? He was a thief before he met Jasmine. He's scrawny and he was a thief. I swear on Mom's heart. Oh no. An oath she heard in one of the movies about the pioneers we've watched. Pioneer movement, an umbrella term for communist children organization existing around the world, somewhat reminiscing of the Scout movement. Don't say things like that. Olia nodded and made a gesture with her hand, locking her mouth with an imaginary key. She was filled with curiosity that was splashing her in her giant eyes. I opened the drawer and Olia leaned in, holding her breath. It looked like there was not just a simple mitten, but some sort of exotic critter. Is this someone's mitten? She said that as if she couldn't understand what she saw. A certain boy lost it and got lost himself. What makes you so sure it is what is his name? Vivo? Vovi? Vivi, let's call him Vivi. What makes you sure this is Vivi's Yoda. Now you do understand how dangerous it is for kids to wander in the forest, right? Vova. Why is he so sure this is Vova's? He must be really cold out there. Will they find him? They will. The police are going house to house showing his photo to everybody. Olia traversed the room with care and pressed her tiny palms against the window. And why are they going to houses and not the forest? Are they scared? The question caught me off guard. The police aren't scared of anything. Yeah, right, flashed in my clouded mind. Did I really check every nook and cranny where darkness cold and whispers of icy branches dwell? If that's the case, how did they miss the mitten? That's true. If he saw it when it's so outside, you know, where he could literally see it from like just walking out of his house. Unless somebody placed it there. Or did it appear later? For me. I changed the topic, as if trying to get Olia as far away as possible from the forest thicket. We may get a reward if I go and find this boy by myself. A lot of stuff like in the Field of Wonders. Field of Wonders, Soviet and Russian TV game show still running to this day, coming out every Friday, can be described as partially adapted version of Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Sounds cool, right? Olia wasn't listening to me. She was piercing the forest with incredibly adult eyes, uncharacteristic for her. What if the owl got him? Okay, your name is no more Olia. It is Owlia because you're obsessed with an owl. Nonsense, an owl won't be able to lift a human. But you know what? I was picking my words with utmost care. I forced them out of my overexerted brain. Stay away from the forest. I think it's, how should I put it? It's cursed or something. Hello, welcome. Police is smart, treating supernatural situations as none of their business. I know. Can I leave? You regret coming here? I regret playing this game, but at the same time, I'm glad I did because it's gorgeous. You missed all the good jump scares, by the way, Mikey. Just like in a fairy tale? No, not like that. More like in that spooky tape Mom and Dad are hiding from us. Mom and Dad be hiding a lot of tapes, okay, and not all of them are spooky unless... Olia shivered and stole a glance at the window. I saw you running away. Someone was chasing you? No, it's just I was hurrying back home so Mom won't be worried. As I looked at my sister, my heart was tearing apart. She was so fragile. It was so easy to stifle her light. A gust of wind, and her small fire would be gone. You're lucky. Mom won't even let me go outside. I'm like a princess in the tower, can't go anywhere. Oh, You are a princess. You stay this way, honey. I'll die from boredom here. Oh, that's like Rapunzel. You're wrong. No one has ever died of boredom. And you have me and your cartoons, and Mom and Dad will be good to each other soon. You know what I would wish for on my next birthday? I wish for Mom and Dad to turn into children so we could all go and play together like we used to. Oh. Yeah, and if you could make them as small as bugs, we could place them into a little box. Olia giggled and tugged at my sleeve. Tony, let's go watch Aladdin. Fatigue won over my desire to be with my little sister. I was washed over by some sort of heinous apathy. I'm too tired. I don't want to. Come on. It's so boring alone and Mom is always busy. We can pick a cartoon that you haven't seen before. I know all of our tapes by heart at this point. Not all of them. You haven't watched Peter Pan. You have not watched Peter Pan, son. You gotta watch Peter Pan. Protect her smile. She is very cute. Remember how you fell asleep in the middle? I fell asleep in the middle of Peter Pan. And so much happens after that. Let's go. Aww. Maybe a bit later. Should I tell you how it ends? Hey, no spoiler. Let's leave that for tomorrow. I won't tell you tomorrow. I know, let's play hide and seek. No, Olia. Then draw me a dino. Olia, please. Draw it. She a little brat. Would you leave me alone already? I blurted it out without thinking, and then I was immediately taken aback. I'd never screamed at my little sister like that. Olia stared at me in shock. Her lips started trembling, a precursor to tears. My chest was seething with disgust and embarrassment. What is happening to me? I hurried to prevent Olia from crying. Alright, you win. Let's go watch cartoons for a bit. I wanna. I came up to her, put my hand on her soft head. Oh, do. Let's go. Let's go watch Peter Pan. Boo, you fall asleep again. I smiled and lifted her chin. Her eyes were wet and felt bottomless. I promise I won't. And I'll draw you a full triceratops later. Hooray! Triceratops. Girl, I relate. Well, close enough. Olia rubbed her eyes with the sleeve of her pajamas and a shining smile returned to her face. Aww. I go ask Mom for condensed milk and bread, and you rewind the tape. The bread is fresh, just like how you like it. Alright, just be careful not to spill the milk, or you'll be yelled at again. Want a bet? I won't spill it. The tape is somewhere in the nightstand. Look for it. Olia disappeared into the hallway, and I dragged my feet into the neighboring room. This is her room. Alright, we can turn this on, but we can look at other things first. A piggy bank. Olia's saving money for a real puppy because Dad said that taking care of him will take a lot of money. Olia's countless toys. What the heck is that sound effect? An old teddy bear is the main attraction here. Olia doesn't sleep without it. And she digs her nose into its fur when she sleeps. Aww, do. Oh my. Okay. The scary window where Olia sees that accursed owl every night lurking in the dark. That's a huge window. That's a huge window. Hi, Nick. Hey there, how's it going? What's up? Olia keeps curtains open during the day, but as soon as the twilight comes, she shuts them tight, so she wouldn't see the pair of hungry eyes outside. I wish my window was this big. Okay, not in this context, because there's an owl that stares into your soul, but I mean, natural light is so good. Alright, what else can we look at? I think that's about it. Okay. When he said that she hides in the closet, he meant this one and not the under, what is it? The closet under the stairs. Watch Peter Pan. Alright, the old photon TV was gathering dust in a corner. Oh, we see ourselves here. All that was left was clicking the button on the front panel. The tube warmed up and a familiar white noise started dancing on the black screen. I almost reached out to turn on the VCR when the noise calmed down and a blurry image appeared for a moment. It was a dark taiga forest, just like the one outside my window. The picture split the screen in half. Blah, 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 good talk. Something creepy resembling human speech was coming out of the speaker. Just a few moments later, the scenery was again overshadowed by noise. You know what, man? Good talk. Never show up again. Did it catch some rogue signal? Local TV stations only really showed Soviet cartoons, and even that was pretty rare. And only just recently, I used to always watch Robotech before school. It was so awesome. Maybe I should tinker with the antenna? What if I catch this channel again? On the other hand, Olia had asked me to find a tape. It wouldn't be nice to disappoint her. But in my sleepy state, I didn't have the strength to do all of it. Oh no, there's a jump scare. Oh, okay. I sifted through the shelves full of dolls and blue hippos from Kinder Surprise. I found the tape I needed thanks to its shabby spine. I got the black rectangle from its box. If you're too young to know what the heck this is called a VCR. This is basically the thing you use before CDs and DVDs. And before you started to stream things on online platforms like Netflix. Oh, VHS, sorry. VHS. What did I call it again? VCR? Oh my god. VCR. When the heck was VCR again? VHS. VCR. Oh lol. Bro. It was before CDs and DVDs. It was before when you could start watching movies on Netflix. I just got an achievement, Neverland. The tape inside it rustled while rewinding to the beginning. This rustle was lulling me to say, "You do not fall asleep right now, your sister will cry." Drowsiness attacked me while I was squatting before the TV. Images whirled inside my head. Me and Alia flying above the forest. Tumbling in the soft clouds. There's gonna be a jump scare, guys. My little sister's laughing. But her smile becomes more and more forced with every passing second. I noticed that the clouds underneath us part, burying the bristly pine tops. Swampy darkness slurped among the trees. The wings are no longer able to hold us and Olia. You haven't started without me, have you? Oh, she's so cute. My sister brought the tray with unevenly cut bread and a whole can of condensed milk. Have you guys had this before? This is very yummy. Yeah. Putting like a thin layer of condensed milk on your toast. I rubbed my eyes. No, come sit. Mom and Dad are arguing again. Oh my lord. They're going through rough times. Rough times are lame. On the screen, Wendy was hiding Peter Pan's shadows in the dresser. Ollie was entertained by the cartoonish dog Nana. Maybe Mom and Dad will buy us a dog too? Yeah, right. I'll have my own dog in a Neverland, and a cat and a parrot. Olia smeared a slice of bread with a thick layer of condensed milk and handed it to me. Have you lost all of your baby teeth? Obviously. Olia frowned deep in thought. Peter Pan has baby teeth. Does he? What if they won't let you go to his land with adult teeth? You going alone, Olia. We'll think of something. We'll ask Dad to alter your age in the passport. She's so precious. No, you know what? Oni-chan can be Captain Hook. Easy, problem solved. Because he needs a successor, right? Or be his crew, I guess. Why would Dad forge documents? Olia took a bite from the sandwich and started talking with her mouth full. He will. I heard Mom that he did that before. Daddy? Oh, Daddy, no. Daddy forged documents before. Oh no. You'll grow ears as big as Dumbo's. Ollie got worried and touched her ear. I smiled to myself. Aww. My little sister was silent now. She just devoured bread, watching the adventures of Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and James Hook. As if she got sucked into the fairy tale Neverland. Oof. To be honest, I also imagined myself there. Was it getting dark? In a land where one never ages. Where one argues over little things. Where no one listens to fights and the sound of broken plates at night. It felt like I was dreaming with my eyes still open. Then my sister's scream pulled me back to reality. Tony, shut the curtains fast. Oh no, is it gonna appear behind her? Guys, her head is conveniently blocking the window. Why? No one's watching you. It's dark, and when it's dark, the owl comes. I'm scared. I got out of bed, fighting my drowsiness, and closed the curtains. Oh, lad. Oh, lads. Oh, lads. I did my best not to look outside, towards the treetops, towards the taiga forest, which seemingly drew closer and closer. Of course, it was just a visual effect from a shadow of branches scraping the snow. Tony, Mom thinks I made the owl up. And Dad, too, thinks I'm a liar since I'm small. But the owl exists! Honestly, it does. You do believe me, right? That it comes every night and... I swiftly grabbed Olia's hand and looked her in the eyes. I was willing to transfer at least some of my courage and determination. But did I really have those qualities? Yes, I believe you, alright? Just don't nag our parents about it anymore. They're already dealing with a lot, so they'll just get mad at you. Come and tell me if anything happens. And don't look out the window. But it wants me to look. Doesn't matter. Act like it doesn't exist and never existed, like it's made up, just like Mom and Dad say. It'll get tired of waiting and fly away. I would not want to befriend it like how Dad said, okay? It was madness, but after everything that's happened recently, I was more and more inclined to believe Olia's owl existed. Uh-oh. We followed Peter Pan's adventures as if nothing had happened, as if the force didn't kidnap kids, as if our parents weren't tearing each other apart bit by bit. Captain Hook was running away from a crocodile, and Captain Pan was headed to London on a gilded sailboat. By some miracle, I lasted longer than my little sister. Olia's eyelids had dropped, and she started snoring lightly, and resting her chin on the side of the bed. I stood up and left Olia's room. I was looking out the window, studying the field, when my mom peeked into my room. Enough playing around. It's your first day at school tomorrow. Y'all don't have lights, huh? Go to bed. You should sleep properly. You don't want to get teased for being sleepy, right? Adults think everything is so simple, as if sound asleep would ensure my classmates would like me. I covered myself with a blanket up to my neck and listened to the house humming, to something invisible rustling in the corners. My inner voice had a question for me. Do I want to hear that mysterious flute again? Yes or no? Yes or no? Maybe it's just a part of growing up, and I can't fully understand my own desires. The forest wailed behind the barrier that was my walls. Some ethereal entity wandered the fields. Branches shook as if calling for me. The wind howled on in the night. My thoughts were like annoying flies that entered my head before becoming weak and tangled. I didn't notice how I fell into slumber. That was episode 1. Thank you for completing episode 1 of Tiny Bun. Did you enjoy it? Do you want to know what happens next? We are already working hard on the continuation of the story. I think there is a part 2. I think there's a full game. Let me look at. Oh no, wait, not this one. Tiny Bunny. Yeah, it's 30 ringgit. Do you guys want more? I mean, not now, but you know. Here. I mean, it was scary. It was juicy. Shush! The cliffhanger. Honestly, the jump scares are good. I didn't think... I mean, I was like, psh, visual novel, psh, jump scare. What kind of jump scare? Oh no, but the jump scare is real, honey. The jump scares do be there. Yes, yes, please. It is terrifying. Like, the first moment when the bunny came up at the door. No, it was a wolf. A fox, I think. When he was at the door, I saw it. And when it came running to me, I watched it happen while it come up so close to the screen. And that's terrifying. It's like your eyes cannot look away. Sheesh. Settings. That was not short for a demo. It was like 2+ hours. Suspense is a bit. Oh my gosh. We need to protect Olia. We need to protect Olia. I feel like... Oh no, there is a creature behind here. Maybe that's the owl. Oh! Maybe the more creatures you encounter on the loading screen, maybe they would show up behind. Right? That's the owl? Maybe gonna be the fox soon? And others? Because it's too empty and I don't think this was here before. Huh? All the jump scares from Olia this far. Olia, my gosh, she built the suspense. Okay. She built, yeah. Still a good visual novel to watch, right? Usually visual novels, I'm like, bruh, you just read it out and you just choose the story. But this one was like, the visual is literally there. Like the visual is right there. Owls eating rabbit. I think they're in a sorority. I think they're in a frat. They're in a group. They're in on it together. Yeah. Oh shit, you're right, right? I don't think it was here before. I don't remember this being here before. I don't remember this being here before. And I think the more we encounter, the more it's gonna show up. The appear as you encounter that. Oh my lord, the details in this game is amazing. And the art too. Holy smokes, who drew them? Can I commission? Do y'all take commissions? You know what? This was thoroughly scary for me. I didn't expect it. I thought it was gonna be spooky, but like I didn't think the music would be like this creepy. And when he was running away into his house from the jungle, from the forest, my god, my heart was thumping so freaking fast. My heart was thumping so freaking fast. The music was like oh, this was so good. Yes. Dang, what a trip. What a trip. He's right behind you. Couldn't make sure you're safe. I will whoop him, first of all. Second of all, I have a killer cat in my house. Game Apa ini just got home. Game horror. It's called Tiny Bunny. But I guess the bunny is not so tiny after all. They did well with playing audio to make you feel creepy. Yeah, the songs are so good. Holy smokes. The music is so scary, bruh. Alright, I see you. You know what? Since 91% of you guys want to see part 2, I might just get the game. I don't know if I'll stream it, or maybe I'll do like offline content, but I think maybe I should stream it so you guys can choose for me. Okay, let me see. I'll find a day to stream it, and then make sure you guys are gonna vote in chat. So you guys decide the fate of these children, okay? You guys decide the fate of these children. The pressure is no longer on me. If they die, it's not because of me, okay? Oh my gosh. When he's running away from the forest, it made me remember my experience like that too when I was a kid. Is it scary? Can you write it into a horror story? Did I give... Oh yeah. I have the horror story link in my description box. So guys, if you have scary stories, send it in. The link is in the description. Horror storytelling stream. Yes. English only, okay? English only. We'll die together. Oh, at least we're in it together. We're all in this together. Okay, at least I'm not alone. Don't trust us. We nearly got us killed. Like, when he said he looked at the glove and he squished it and the blood was on his hands, I was like, there's gotta be some fingers in that glove. You know what I mean? Like there's gotta be, if it drips like that, it's gotta be some fingers in there. You know what I mean? But yeah, oh my gosh. If she dies, I'm following her. We have gotten an emotional attachment to Olia. We are emotionally attached to our Imoto. Okay, must protect. Must protect. Her cute. She's so cute. She's so precious. We must protect her. That's why I didn't send it. It's okay. It doesn't have to be full-blown spooky for a story. I think like anything weird and creepy you can just, you know, send. Must protect. Yes. Must protect. Alia, no. Olia, yes. Alia said Dala. Okay, I see this. I like this game. You know, I might look into. It's by developer Psychono, publisher Psychono. They only have. They only have the game Tiny Bunny. That's it. They never made the other games. Only Tiny Bunny. And the reviews are so good and juicy. Olia, oh no. Alia, do. Why choose one when you can have both? Why choose one when you can have Olia and Alia? Ah. Alright, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for today's game. It did take like over 2 hours. I was expecting it to be really, really short. And just, you know, usually when it comes to these demos, they just like throw a bone out and you know, just give you a little snippet. And, you know, you kind of just see if you want to play it or not. But this one was like a full-blown story. Holy smokes. Tomorrow's my birthday. Happy birthday in advance. Not gonna lie, we're going all out to get with Ash. She's a child. Must protect. Must protect. With 4 or 5 C's. With 4 or 5 Aozora 5 C's. Okay. Must protect. I like this game. We will play more. We will play more. 92% says yes. Not in that way, ma'am. They really got us immersed into the story from Prologue. Yeah. I wonder if I play the game, will I continue from where we stopped, or would we have to replay it again? Will I have to replay it from the start? Or do we just start from where we stopped? I'm gonna have nightmares. Oh no. We will play it again soon. So stay tuned. Protect Olia from the ghost and from Alia. Protect Olia from Alia. From where we stopped. Ah, awesome. Okay, yeah. Let's play more. Ooh. And then I think I'm gonna do another video, another stream on indie horror games, the free ones, the free indie horror games, because now I can run it on this PC. That won't go brrr. Yeah. So we're gonna have some spooky short games to play that are free from Steam. Because how I do is I go to single player, horror, and then free to play, and then indie. Right? Or maybe not single player. Maybe indie, horror, and free to play. And then I just like download the free ones. Yes. Spooky. Nice, oh yes. Now I can play indie games. Yes. Indie games are like made by like would you call them startups? What are they? Just indie game devs. Need suggestions. Ooh. Free ones on Steam? You can don't suggest in chat because it'll be flushed away. Please suggest in the comments after the stream. Can you please comment it after the stream? I'll go through them one by one. I'll go through each title one by one. It's better if they're on Steam But if they're on other launchers, I'll try to download it. It's just usually I go to Steam because it's more convenient for me. Hi Reiji, happy Easter! Yeah, small developers, yes. Do you think you can play this game at midnight alone, Kurumi, without streaming, just offline? Are you brave enough? Yes. I'm actually braver when I play horror games alone because I'm not talking. So when I get jump scared, I'm just silently like you know, like But if I'm talking already and I play the game, I start screaming for some reason. I start going, ah, save me. Steam has many indie games, bless Steam. Yeah, I don't know, I'm braver when I play horror games alone. I will miss you guys. Hang on. I will miss you guys. And I would wish you guys were here, but then I know if you're here, I'm gonna start screaming left and right. Like you know, my vocals would be flying. Silent scream. Yeah. I used to never scream. If you watch my first few horror gameplays, I never screamed. I would only go like or I just get jump scares and I just blink, like I close my eyes and go yeah. But then for some reason, I don't remember what was the first game I played. Was it like Outlast? Maybe like part 3 or something? I don't know. I started screaming. And I was just like, this is new. But you know what? Whatever flies. Happy Easter. Thank you. So yeah. She's scared. She's not scared of a ghost waiting to scare. I would be like, oh no, oh no. Like just now, it was so creepy to see someone move behind the trees because we were staring at that frame for so long and something was there but we didn't know it. I think that to me was like super scary. It's so eerie. Oh, I love this game. You're gonna see more of it. Mark my words. Okay. So that's it for today's stream. I thought it was gonna be an hour so we could just play another horror game, but no. This game will be long. Alright, let's see. Huma. So next week, well this week I suppose because it is Sunday, I have collabed with Tsukimi Lunjan before her graduation. Her graduation is on next Sunday. We're gonna play It Takes Two. Yes. Cause she gonna graduate soon, so I wanna like have one last collab with her before she goes. It's Sunday, yes. Her graduation is on the 24th of April. So, yes. I might do something in between. We'll see how it goes. Maybe a gorilla stream. We'll see. Yeah, she's the one that always hosts the Minecraft collabs. Yes. Tsukimi Lun. Gorilla, yes. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I don't think many people celebrate Easter on this side. But in case you don't know what people usually do, people usually hide eggs in their backyard, and then there's a lot of people that would come and look for the eggs. Or you come together and you paint eggs on Easter Day. Stuff like that. You're gonna post the schedule, right? Yes, I'm gonna post the schedule on my social media probably on Tuesday. On my social media. And also on YouTube community post. Yes. I didn't even know it was Easter today. Oh, Lord. Painting eggs are fun. Make sure you boil the eggs though. Make sure you boil the eggs first, so it's hard-boiled egg. Otherwise, it's gonna get really messy and ugly up in here. Okay. Alright. I think I will read yesterday was our membership stream. In case you are a member and you missed it, don't worry, the VOD is up. We played Jackbox. It was hilarious. It was savage. And I want to do it again. So yes, I'm not going to be reading memberships today. We will do it in my next stream. Near the end of my next stream. Let's stretch real quick. I'm not feeling well. I should go sleep. I felt sick since last morning. Well, this morning. I keep thinking it was last night when it was this morning. So, I'm gonna go rest. I mean, I sound like I caught a cold as always, but worse. Okay, we'll ask Kurumi back, thank you. Don't forget to buy discounted chocolate eggs tomorrow, chat. Yes. Discounted chocolate eggs or the Kindle eggs? If you can find it in your area. Sometimes they have candies. Sometimes they have like toys on the inside. Like in Olia's shelves. You know what I mean? Otsurumi boo 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 boo. Lucu. So good. But yes. Otsukaresama deshita minna. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It is free. It is free. Yes. Don't forget to drop a like as well. And if you have free horror games that are indie mainly, I guess indie would be the keyword that you like to suggest. Please comment after the stream. Yeah, just you can write a long list. Yeah, don't spam the comments. Just like write it all in one post. Yes, I want to know. Thank you guys so much. And we had a lot of new people here today. Nice to meet you as well. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Yeah, I'm sorry for the idol meeting earlier on, but at least I feel much better now, and I hope that cheers you up. Yeah, thank you. Otsukaresama deshita minna. I'll play this game again soon. I'm gonna schedule it and buy the game. And then make sure you guys tune in so you can choose for me. I let you choose. You choose. The choice is yours. Yes, must be free. Yes, I'm on a budget. At least for now. Yeah, for now, let's go with the free ones. And then in the future, we won't. I will tell you though, right now, I have this game called Lightless that I wanted to play today if this game was too short. But I guess I'll leave it for the indie game. It looks scary. Yeah, so Lightless. We give best decision, thank you. And thank you mods for your hard work. Don't forget to salute to your mods as well. Otsukaresama deshita minna. Drink lots of water. And go to sleep. Make sure there's no Alia on your window, Kurumi, before you sleep. Hiya. I don't think Alia can reach the Cloud Palace so high. But the other tall person that I know can reach is Cloud. Dala. Happy Easter, guys. Otsukaresama deshita minna. Sugashusumida. Alright, I'm gonna go brush my teeth and sleep. I have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Actually, maybe 4 because I have to cook. Also, Ren, I am so sorry you missed the stream, sweetie. But it's okay. There's gonna be a next one. Yes. Happy Easter, guys. Anju, I love you guys very, very much. Bye. Good night.